This is the latest in a long line of lorries that have seen service in the Army. It's called the Bedford TM, and it's so new that the Army hasn't yet tested it to see if it'll stand up to really rough treatment. Now, it's got to be able to load of up to 8 tons, and many of these boxes are full of stones. To show me the course was Major Mike Roach of the Royal Corps of Transport.
Hi, Simon.
Is everything... What's the first stop?
The tuck platform. Shall we go?
Right. Okay, after you. It's nice and roomy, isn't it? Very spectacular test, this, Mike. What's happening?
Well, we're tilting the vehicle to find out when it tips over. We've got to do this for safety reasons. We do it to every vehicle that comes here before it goes on any of the tests.
Yeah. It's a fantastic angle it's at the moment.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
It should get up to 28 degrees.
Why does it need to go to such an angle?
Well, because when it goes across country or on a rough road, which we'll see later on, you'll find that it goes to some quite large angles.
And presumably all that's holding it is that wire?
Just the wire, that's right. And those chains would stop it. If the wire broke, those chains would stop it tipping right over.
Yeah. Gotta go. Yes, it's going. I can see it going now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's well, it's about 28 degrees.
Obviously, you never do this test with a driver in the cab.
Oh, no, no. Well, it's passed its test. Time to go.
Great. Right. With the tilt test over, the driving tests could begin. I haven't driven trucks before, but nothing quite as sophisticated as this.
Pretty straightforward.
Somebody just got the door shut for us. Very smart.
Keys are down there.
Right. It's a diesel, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
What's that beep noise?
It's just a brake warning device. You're okay. Handbrake on. Seatbelt's up there. First gear. Here we go.
Great.
Right.
It handles really nicely, actually.
It's not too bad at all, yeah?
Surprisingly, the acceleration is quite really quite tricky to find as well.
Try third gear.
The TM gave a really smooth ride, but this wasn't to last for long.
Right, Simon, this is the sets. These bumps are 2.5 centimetres high, and there's about 1,200 of them.
That's a lot of bumps. They're certainly bumpy bumps as well.
That's right. Each truck does a tremendous amount of mileage on these, about 6 hours total.
You're joking?
That's right.
I bet the drivers love this part of the course, don't they?
I don't like it very much, no.
What exactly is being tested on the lorry?
Well, the suspension, really, that's the aim of it, although it does test things like cab mountings and body fittings. Anything that can vibrate really goes up and down. It's tremendous.
These bumps are specially positioned to accelerate mechanical wear. Every drive along this 300-metre track was the same as 25 kilometres on unsurfaced roads. Another test is pulling power up incredibly steep hills.
That's it, that's good.
We've got some pretty steep hills back home in Derbyshire, but nothing really to match this.
Well, this is 1 in 3, of course, and it's as steep as any you'll find in Britain, probably steeper. Actually,
she's pulling really well.
It's a very good truck.
I'd be very surprised if we have to get out and push. He said. What gear do you suggest I go down in?
Second gear, I think, is probably the best. That's it.
My mouth's suddenly gone rather dry.
Well, it's 1 in 3.
I hope the brakes are good.
Oh, they're marvellous.
Right here. This control post regulates traffic on the flat test circuit. This drive was to find out how the TM handled at speed. This is the first chance we've really had to see how she'll go in all 6 gears, really, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to be interesting to see.
You wouldn't really think you'd got 8 tons on the back, would you? It's surprising.
It's a very powerful vehicle.
Very, very good acceleration. Well, that's 5th gear.
Yes, well, you've got 1 more to go. That's it, we're in top now. good.
Presumably there's a speed limit on the...
Yeah, 70 miles an hour. We can see how fast you'll go on the straight. Should get up to about 55. That's miles an hour. About 80, just over 80 k's.
The TM would have to go around this circuit 2,660 times, a total of over 8,500 kilometres for the long-distance running trial. But not every test is so repetitive. Others are only carried out once, like these concrete blocks. They're called articulation gauges, and the TM must go over them unloaded without the bodywork catching. I had to really concentrate on my driving.
This is really a very, very difficult test.
I can see that.
I'm sure it'll be okay. Just take it gently over it.
Sure, no vehicle in the world was designed to go over this.
That's right. Well done. We're through the first part. Really being tested now. The suspension's getting a hammering.
Really all clutch and brake, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, well done.
Okay, all four wheels still on?
Oh, yeah, just about. We're nearly out. Front out now. Well, I never thought you'd do it. I think that's marvellous. Well done.
What we doing after lunch? Besides vehicle testing, experimental work is carried out here as well. This extraordinary machine is called the Suspension Research Vehicle Mark I, and its purpose is to try out different types of wheel suspension. Hour after hour, this machine tries out new designs for military vehicle manufacturers. Other firms hire the Army's test facilities to check their vehicles before leaving the factory. This fire engine is an airport crash tender. It can deliver 9,000 gallons of foam a minute, and in a week or two it will be part of the fire service at Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam in Holland. Mike and I watched it being put through its paces while the TM was being prepared for the final part of the course. The cross-country course is designed to provide the worst possible conditions that the TM could encounter in its working life. Really wet, isn't it? Oh, it'd be very interesting to see how it copes with, the really big puddles. I can see now, I really appreciate the purpose, of the tests we've done.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty grim conditions.
Well, it's among the worst we've had this year.
Yeah, of course, a lot of this thick ice about as well, isn't it? How long is this course?
Well, if you go right round the outside, it's 2.5 kilometres.
Yeah.
And the TM has got to go around at least 360 times before it finishes its test.
Well, I tell you one thing, I'm pretty sure the TM will make it, but I don't know about me. I feel as though I've jarred every bone in my body. I'm absolutely black and blue. It's been great fun, though. Very exhilarating, isn't it?